The 2026 FIFA World Cup meal at McDonald's is underway with one of 9 legendary cups in the lineup. Christian Pulisic, David Beckham, Lamine Yamal, Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, Son Heung-min, Alphonso Davies, Santi Jimenez. And between the posts, it's Grimace. Get one of 9 collectible cups with a FIFA World Cup meal. At participating McDonald's for a limited time while supplies last. All rights reserved. 2026 McDonald's at FIFA World Cup 2026.
This episode is brought to you by Google Chrome. You think you know a browser, but Gemini and Chrome? That's new. It can help you with practically anything on the web, like restoring a vintage motorcycle from a 50-page restoration blog, or finally break down that long article you've had open for weeks. Gemini and Chrome is here for it. Ready to make anything online make sense? There's no place like Chrome. Check responses, setup required, compatibility and availability varies, 18+.
Olivia Rodrigo, Purple. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We're back with another morning episode, guys. This is going to be the final track review of the Olivia Rodrigo coverage of the new album. You seem pretty sad for a girl in love. This is a very long-ass title, but anyways, we got this new album. And I will be doing an album review tomorrow. This can be the final track review. I definitely got some thoughts. I'm kind of surprised, a little bit disappointed. I finally really checked out the album. I sat down and listened to it, and I definitely do have some thoughts that I will share tomorrow. But it was something, I guess. Anyways, we got Purple here. This song, I've listened to it now 3 times, and I think I'm ready to talk about it. I think I'm finally ready to, say what my thoughts are about this song. So,
this episode is brought to you by Prime. What if you had one more chance with the one that got away?
Sam, you came home.
Based on the best-selling novel from Carly Fortune. Every Year After follows childhood friends Sam and Percy as they reunite in the dreamy, nostalgic lakeside town of Barry's Bay.
Love can be hard to find. So if you're lucky enough to find that person, never let go.
A second chance at first love. Every Year After, now streaming only on Prime.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hi, this is Zoe Deutsch.
And Nick Robinson. Our brand new movie, Voicemails for Isabel, is all about those little moments that feel like the universe is looking out.
Feeling homesick, then your sister calls.
Hearing that perfect song exactly when you need it. Sometimes life rigs things in our favor, like learning about your new favorite rom-com, Voicemails for Isabel. Now playing only on Netflix.
Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Starting off with the instrumental. I do like this instrumental. The only thing I don't like is, kind of how drowned out everything is. But I do like the guitar. I like how it sounds. I like the little switch-ups that happen. There is a little cool guitar solo at the very end. I wish there was more of that on this song. I think it's kind of missing that. But the guitar sounds pretty good. I like the glitch sound effects that are in the background. Those sound pretty good in my opinion. So Purple has that going for it, which I do like. So, instrumental's not bad. I would say I wish the drums were a little bit more pronounced on this song. They're kind of quiet. They're kind of EQ'd to a point where, you just don't really hear them. It's so drowned out that, you just hear this guitar, which, I guess is kind of the sad kind of vibe that's happening in this song. But, I just wish there was some more with the drums. Could have made the song sound a little bit better in my opinion. Beginning verse. I will say this. The beginning verse was okay at best. I mean, the vocal style is not really my favorite. I'm not really liking the vocals on this whole entire song. And for some reason, I kept thinking, the vocals are going to switch up. She's going to sing a little bit better on here. But she just kind of doesn't. Kind of just sticks to the same fucking vocal style for the verses and the hook. Which, man, just makes the song feel very sluggish to get through. This is a 4-minute song. And a 4-minute song with only instrumental switch-ups, I mean, I guess that's good. But, I mean, when the vocals are such lacking on this song, and I'm just hoping for maybe a vocal switch-up, maybe a flow switch-up, just something to keep me going listening to the song, there's just absolutely nothing here. I mean, I really tried my best here, but this beginning verse is just rough. I mean, like, the way she holds out her vocals with certain words just doesn't really sound good. It makes the song even slower. And I'm kind of relying on background vocals.
Good sleep is everything. That's why Ollie's Science Back Support is made with a blend of melatonin and L-theanine for both kiddos and grown-ups. So when your mind won't switch off, you've got something that can help. Your racing thoughts and restless nights won't stand a chance. Find Ollie Sleep Solutions for the whole family at ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
To sound good, because the main vocals sound very drowned out, sound very like, it's like an old ass beat up radio. I mean, that's the best way I can describe her vocals on this song, and that's what it kind of just sounds like, a beat up ass radio. And I guess if that's the vibe that we're going for, I mean, there's the vibe for you. I mean, you definitely got the vibe down, but it just doesn't make the song sound really good. And then when we transition to the hook, I'm kind of left just going, wow. The hook sounds exactly the same as the first verse, which, is a problem, because I'm over here like, man, maybe there's a vocal switch up coming later. Maybe there's like a bridge. Maybe there's something to really like hook you in. But no, you're just expected to like this, like really like busted out radio vocals and these like slow ass verses that just hold out certain words and make the song go even fucking longer. That hook sounds like the first verse, just slower. I kid you not, just slower. I mean, like the same vocal style, the same holding out words is the same thing on the hook. It's just even slower. And there is a cool thing, at the final rendition of the hook where, you hear a guitar solo, which sounds pretty fucking good in my opinion. And that sounds really nice. But that's it. That's the only thing that really switches up. There's some cool glitch effects in the background, but again, these are background elements. These are elements that, are keeping the pie together, but it's, the shit that you don't really see in the pie. And the shit that I see in the pie right now is kind of ass. The vocals are kind of ass. The flow of this song is kind of ass. And I'm going to be real with you, the verses and the hook are kind of ass. When you don't have any switch-ups, when you don't have anything really enticing you to keep listening to the song, this just feels like a basic-ass sad girl pop song. And I hate to say that, but that's just the fucking truth, all right? And that's what I'm hearing, all right? Maybe there's something deeper with the lyrics, but honestly, I'm not really jumping into the lyrics of an Olivia Rodrigo song, I'm jumping in to the song, to the sound of the song, like the lyrics are not really grabbing me, in my opinion. So, the verses are not really hitting. The hook is not really hitting. The only thing that is sort of hitting is the end of the song, at the very end. And that's my main complaint with a lot of these new Olivia Rodrigo songs. Why are we saving all the good parts to the very end? Why would you do that? That makes no sense to me. I mean, incorporate all these good elements throughout the whole entire song. When you just save the good shit for last, well, that's it. The good shit is last, but the rest of it, the build up to it, is not good at all. That's a problem in my opinion. So overall, when we talk about Olivia Rodrigo, Purple, a really boring couple of verses here. A hook that just sounds too similar to the verses, so it just ends up being a really boring hook. A really fun instrumental. Just some really bad vocals, some busted radio out vocals, which, maybe y'all like, maybe it's your preference, maybe you love the sound of it. I personally don't really like the sound of it, in my opinion. It just doesn't really sound that good. So overall, I will give this song, I'll give it a 5 out of 10, because the instrumental was pretty cool, but that's about it. So, 5 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we got an album review.
Plan B is a backup birth control option that's there for you when things don't go according to plan. It specifically works after unprotected sex and before pregnancy occurs by temporarily delaying ovulation. Plan B is available nationwide at all major retailers and through delivery apps like DoorDash. No ID, prescription, or age requirement. It's the #1 OBGYN recommended brand of emergency contraception, and it won't impact your future fertility. That's freedom to be. Use as directed.
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Stock up and save big on shoes, tops, dresses, accessories, and more must-haves for summer. Join the Nordy Club to unlock exclusive discounts, shop new arrivals first, and more. Plus, buy online and pick up at your favorite Rack store for free. Great brands, great prices. That's why you Rack.
Very excited. Hopefully it's going to be a good album. Good album review. We'll see. I'll have my final thoughts about this whole entire album. If y'all want some initial thoughts before I go into it, this is the very end. I'm kind of disappointed in this album. So, that's something to look forward to. We got a lot to talk about tomorrow, but I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Yeah, guys.
In Michigan, you can feel the energy everywhere in the fresh breeze of a riverfront stroll or nightlife that hums with electricity. Let it bring you together in pure Michigan. Find your season at michigan.org.